Hi, we are going to present our project. Go ahead. Cholula is a magic town located in Puebla. It has a lot of national and international tourism because of the tradition, food, and all the history around that place. One of the main attractions are the pyramids and the archaeological zone, where some tourists arrive and the majority of them doesn't speak Spanish.
Fortunately, there are guys who speak English or even another language. But it's important to mention that this place is the main economic support for many craftsmen families that live from what they sell there, and the majority of them don't speak English.
We have been investigating, and according to El Financiero, only 5% of Mexicans speak in English. That's the reason why the probability that craftsmen speaks in English is highly unlikely, and they only know like basic words.
We believe that nowadays language shouldn't be a barrier, neither for craftsmen nor for anyone. That's the reason why our program named Go Ahead has a proposal to teach English in this sector, focusing to improve the educational and the economic level in order to enhance Cholula's business.
The problem is focused on the lack of English in the craftsmen and is reflected in interaction with the international tourist who doesn't speak Spanish. By not being able to have a good or efficient communication with them, the sales of their crafts are constantly affected. But there are existing solutions.
Well, we have to notice that nowadays exists English classes in all around Mexico, but unfortunately you have to pay for it, and sometimes you have to go to a specific place to take it, and they are not as near as we wish. But in the other hand, we also have English online courses in which they teach you from A1 to B2. Unfortunately, the population we want to help don't have the electronic devices required for it. Adding to this, the government has not done anything yet. But now that we have the opportunity and his support, we came up with this great idea of Go Ahead project.
Now that we have the context, what is a proposal? Go Ahead proposal is to create an English teaching program, especially on craftsmen, so they can have a good level of English in order to have a positive impact in the society, in their economy, and especially on the development of their families. It is not as complex as it sounds.
First of all, if we are accepted, we're going to offer dynamic English classes to adults and to children. We already know that we need to have a dynamic learning strategy according to their age because it will not be the same if we start singing with a child and if we start singing with an adult.
The classes must mainly be teaching by professionals, but may also be students with a major similar to languages where they can liberate their social services while they are helping their community. The English classes start from basics, but however, it's important to understand that the sector we want to help is focusing on a small business with the vocabulary necessary for that area. The program is aimed to grasp family, so family inclusion is truly important. Being a family business is important that children must learn the language and learn the corresponding vocabulary without being boring for them.
To search the English teachers that will give the classes, and we already have the place that the classes will be. It's in the central area, which is in Cuatro Poniente Avenue in the center, and the postal code is 72,000 6000 and Cholula, Puebla. Once we already have the teachers, we're going to talk with the craftsmen families of the Go Ahead project, what it is, the main purposes, which benefits do they have, and the schedules that they will suit them. Also, it's important to mention that there is not only for adults, also for children, so they can improve their English level. Once we already have the census of the people, they and children, we're going to establish a schedule and we're going to invite all the people interested in a personal way so they can trust in us that we're a serious project. But maybe you're asking to yourself how it will solve the problem.
According to the National Statistical Information System of Tourism sector in Mexico, Cholula is one of the most important magic towns in all the country and contributes a lot with the tourists. The way to work to resolve this situation is to give English classes from A1 to B2 plus focused on vocabulary that can be applied with the touristics and with the grad families.
3. Have workshops where students can practice their language. 4. Carry out some partial campaigns where artisans are invited to these classes to talk about the importance of developing a good English level so that they have a good interaction with the tourists and also have higher incomes.
We search that the entire community participate so that the students with majors related to languages or with teaching will be able to free their social services with that program and focusing on the development of the society. At the moment, the Casa of Cultura has been abandoned and also this program search to enjoy more that place.
We really want to make the Go Ahead project real to enhance Cholula's people. Give us the opportunity to show that it doesn't matter where you are, who you are, and which career do you have. You get as far as you want. And don't forget, language should not be a barrier for anyone. Thank you, and I hope to see you soon in our project. Bye!